Tens of millions of vehicles are now involved in that huge airbag recall, but not all those cars and trucks are in a driveway or garage.
A lot of them, they're sitting on used car lots. And tonight, Simply Money's Amy Wagner looks into how widespread the problem is and what you need to know to protect yourself. It's in this Consumer Alert.
More than 60 million vehicles have already been recalled because of those faulty Takata airbags. Those Takata airbags blamed for more than a dozen deaths and 100 critical injuries, all because they can rupture unexpectedly and send shrapnel flying at the passengers. But despite car makers sending out recall notices, many car owners never had the airbags replaced, and now those cars are on used car lots across America.
Comfortable, attractive car, because I knew when I bought it that it would be a car my wife drove.
For Herbert Morlock, the most important feature of any car is that it keeps his family safe. But he admits, like many other used car buyers, he failed to ask about recalls when he bought a used car recently.
You could have potentially bought a used car with one of these airbags that aren't safe. Is that something that even really ran through your mind?
To be honest, no.
Morlock is far from alone. Most car buyers would be shocked to hear there's no federal law requiring dealers to warn customers about safety recalls before they buy a vehicle. Morlock says he did receive some information from the salesperson.
When you bought the car, how did they handle it as far as recalls? Did they disclose those to you?
Well, I signed a whole bunch of papers, and I was told that, you know, as far as anybody knew, there was no recalls.
Typically, the best person to buy a used car from is maybe your neighbor or someone from church, or maybe a coworker that you know and have their history of that vehicle.
Dale Donovan, owner of Donovan's Auto and Tire Center, says used car buyers have to be especially careful and do their own homework before they buy, whether they're worried about damage from previous crashes or outstanding safety recalls.
I tell everybody, don't buy a car unless you have it checked out. Take it to a repair shop, one that you trust, one that you know. Take it to that repair shop and have them do a vehicle inspection or a used car inspection.
And it's easy to see if your car or one you're considering is included in that Takata recall or any other safety recall. There's a federal database set up specifically to track any recalls on a vehicle. All you need is the vehicle identification number or VIN. To find it, look at the corner of the dash where it meets the windshield on the driver's side. And if you don't find it there, just open the driver's side door and you can find it right inside here. Then you can log on to fox19now.com. We've got a link for you to check for any safety recalls. For Fox 19 Now and Simply Money, I'm Amy Wagner.